Well, I can tell you that the sun still shines. There he is, Alex Olsen, second in race one. And that's Emmett O'Grady, Mr. Steak, with that rather gorgeous young lady. Winner of race one, Tommy Dale, number 74. And there is Reese Rothwell, the Bolton-based lad, number 9. Ooh, she's slim from bottom to top. She is. She's one of the rider's girlfriends, apparently. I don't know who the rider is, but he's a lucky boy. That's the shot again from Emmett O'Grady's bike as we're about to go off the line for race 2 here at Brands Hatch, and we do. Who's got the good start? That's the big question. And it looks to me like Alex Olsen with Reese Rothwell, and then it is Ralph Laturco up to Druids, and here comes Reese again. Well, he has left it a little bit late in the season, Reese, to do his racing, but he's going to finish, I think, quite sure he's going to finish third after that race 1 result of third. Miller finished a little bit further down the field, so he hasn't really helped his situation as far as taking third overall in the championship, has Ben Miller. And maybe he can do something here in race 2. It's, remember, the guy that finishes third in the championship goes, first 3 go to France on Monday, day after this event, to Michelin. And there we go, on board with Emmett O'Grady once again. He's currently in 4th place. Look at Ralph Laturco, whoa, right up the side of Alex Olsen as they drop down out of paddock there and in towards Druids again. And what is Ralph doing? Well, he's won the championship. Oh, and that looked like Tommy Dale sweeping past our onboard camera. Emmett O'Grady, the young man from Southern Ireland, or the south of Ireland, we should say. And it's all going on at the front here. They're all scrum. I can see Ben Miller in there, number 78. Now, he still has an outside chance of nicking that 3rd place. But Ralph Laturco is saying, I might be 34 years of old, or of age, if you wish, and I can still show you youngsters the way around this circuit. Well, where will Ralph go next year? He wants to race 1000cc bikes. Will he race in the MRO series? Or will he go somewhere else on a 1000cc bike? Wherever Ralph goes, as far as I'm concerned, he'll be more than welcome. He's such a lovely character and such a lovely family to go with it. His dad's an absolute card, I can tell you. So Laturco leads Reese Rothwell. Has Tommy Dale moved up a bit? Yes, he has. Tommy Dale goes to 3rd. Olsen down to 4th. Then it's O'Grady in 5th. Then it's J.D. Vine, who's now the Michelin Young Guns champion. Cannot be caught. Even if he doesn't finish this race, he still cannot be caught. He is the champ. So the young man from Broughton, just outside Chester, with that distinctive Union Jack on his leathers, he did finish, what was it, 6th in race 1 with Jamie Devine behind him. So it was 7th and 8th, sorry. It was 6th and 7th as far as the Michelin Young Guns were concerned, but it was 7th and 8th on the track. Because remember, you've got 2 classes together. TDG, which is Ralph Laturco at the moment, leading this race, and all the red bikes, all the Young Guns right behind him. So, as one would say, or in his own words, the old boys showing the young ones the way round. Everybody's circling around. And the news on Steffi Wadlow is that she's got a suspected broken collarbone and a little bit of concussion. She's up and about, she's sitting in the paddock with a smile on her face. And for those of you that got the quiz right as to who was wearing the wig, was it Steffi or was it Ricky Chadwick? It was obviously Ricky. Oh, and a challenge for the lead. It's Tommy Dale, and young Tommy, well, he's so determined here at the moment. And, well, Ralph's coming right back at him into Druids, but Tommy slams the door shut. Here comes Alex now, looking for a way around the outside of Ralph. All Triumph 675 to Tona Bikes these, and there goes Alex. Bit of extra drive coming out of the corner, gets it laid down, and he goes into 2nd. As they come into clearways once again, this is the high side area. Just a bit too much on that back wheel, and she'll spit you off the bike, as Jamie Devine saw in race 1 here at Brands Hatch at the start of the season. There is Jay, and safety at the moment, avoiding that gravel trap. So now, once again, this is a repeat of race 1 between the 2 16-year-old Bob Farnham guys. Alex Olsen going after his teammate Tommy Dale. Ralph Laturco playing follow-up. Oh, and down goes, that's Miller. Oh, and he's not happy about that. I think he had it coming together with Jason Page, but he's not actually happy. You could tell by his stance, the way he stormed off the track. He wasn't happy with whoever it was, but I think it was Jason Page who got up the inside of him, and they may have had it coming together. So Miller has effectively now lost any chance of taking that third in the championship and that trip to France. It's going to go to Reece Rothwell. But it's still the two youngsters, the Bob Farnham tuning youngsters from Kent, that are out there in front. And I don't think anybody's really going to catch these two. Now, what can Reece do? There's Emmett O'Grady, number 40. It'd be good to see Emmett back next year. I'd like to thank his sponsors and especially Mr. Hutchinson, the Absol people, for the use of the onboard camera. And Emmett, you'll remember, had that bit of a tumble early on in the year. He had a tumble here last time when he went off the track and damaged his shoulder, but he made a very speedy recovery to race again at Cadwell Park a few weeks later. But he's a feisty youngster, and great bunch of guys he's with. Ian Duff as well, another one of the people that are with him. But these two really just now in a world of their own. They're just streaking away. First and second it is, the battle between the teenagers with, well, he's only, what, 19, the man behind him, well, nearly 20 now, I think, is Reece Rothwell. He's got the older guy, 30-odd years of age, Rafa Turco, the Brazilian from Sao Paulo. And then it's the young Irishman right behind those two. So you've got two little scraps going on here, first and second, and then a scrap on for third. There's Jay Devine. Now, I said Jade really doesn't have to do anything, just keeps going round. He is the champion. He won it after race one, doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. Where he'll go next year is really down to you people out there, maybe. Is there someone going to sponsor him? Number 8, that's Curtis Rothwell, 21 years of age, has got number 36 tucked up right behind him, and that's Ben Hardy. You remember Ben had that bit of a wobble there in race one. He managed to survive that, and probably had a quick change of underwear in the break. So there is Reece Rothwell, the younger brother of Curtis, both from Bolton in Lancashire. There's the two at the front. Well, I have to say that I don't think anybody's going to catch these two. They're just up, gone and racing. 74 leads it. Tommy Dow, chased by his teammate, Alex Olsen, number 56. I could always call him a Viking, really, because you say he has a bit of Norwegian blood in his veins there. They are really going for this. So you see Tommy Dow from Romford, of course, and Alex Olsen from Cooling. Down the back straight they go again. Well, no one's going to catch these two. They were kings at Brands before. Didn't do so well at Cadwell Park in the rain, did Alex? He didn't like those slippery conditions. And that's, of course, where Ralph decided to stick his bike in the barn in race one when he chose the wrong tyres. It's been a season of interesting choices for some of these riders. We've seen some good, one would say, guest riders turn up. And Jason Page proving to be probably one of the most successful so far. Where is he at the moment? And I'm looking for him. He should be coming around. There he is, number 12, Jason Page, right on cue. TDG Cup runner, second in race one, looking to try and do the same here in race two. He wants to beat Rafael Turco. There's Luke Lawrence, number 7. Luke up from Sudbury on the spookyracing.co.uk racing machine. That's the man out front, number 74, Tommy Dow. This boy, I think, has a future in motorcycle racing. He's at 16 years of age, ex-Aprilia 125 runner. Number 9 right behind him, Reece Rothwell from Bolton on the ghostbikes.com sponsored machine. And ghostbikes.com, of course, accessory suppliers for motorcycles and clothing. Get onto their website and check them out. I'm sure they'll do you a deal. Here comes that number 12 bike. He's closing down on Jay Devine. It doesn't really matter because they're in two different classes. There is Reece. There's Emmett. Oh, and Emmett's got past Rafael Turco. I don't suppose really Alf cares as long as he keeps that number 12 bike behind him. Prove a point. R6 comer, ex-cup runner, and